Good evening, Yankee fans. How's it going? How are you doing? Long time no see. Wow. We are back. We are back. We are back. Before I get into my little bit of a rant, while I'm still calm, I want to say hello to some people. Richard, thank you so much for that nice rating you did before the show. I appreciate it. Katie, how are you? How's it going? Just Mintz, how you doing? Jacob Petruzzi, how are you? Let's see. We have John Ferrazzo in the chat. We have Bob, Ava, Teresa, Kevin. The list goes on and on. How you doing, everyone? First of all, I want to say thank you for a very, very nice time at night that we spent together this afternoon with Evan doing the play-by-play of Toronto. Unfortunately, Toronto blew that game open. But you know, what are you going to do? We keep on moving. We keep on moving. We keep on moving. But this game, I got some things to say, and some you may like, and some you may not like. We're going to start out with let's get everybody settled coming in. By the way, thank you for there were a couple of subs today, so we are getting closer to our magic. I would say we're around the 8-yard line now. Come on, guys. We got to keep going. And by the way, it went up again to 42%. Do you know 42% of you watched 3 hours? 3 hours. And not one person came over to do a like or to do a subscription. Stood right there. Come on, guys. Listen, I love you for watching and listening. But can you just do the favor? Come over for 1 minute. Press the like button. Subscribe to the channel. That's all you have to do. You never have to do it again. All right. Let's go to the scoreboard while everybody settles in. Let's go. All right. Washington Nationals 4, the Pirates 3. The Atlanta Braves 8 and the Astros 3. The Kansas City Royals all over the Phillies 10-3. Toronto Blue Jays, as heard right here on Mania, the Toronto Blue Jays, with Evan making the call, beat the Orioles 11-2. The Detroit Tigers shut out the Miami Marlins 2-0. The Cleveland Indians defeated the White Sox. You know, a little bit quiet. The Indians look like they're coming back and starting to win. The New York Mets finally got off the schneid, and they beat the Texas Rangers 5-2. The Diamondbacks, you know, they hang in there, man. They beat the Twins 6-4. The next stop for the Yankees. The St. Louis Cardinals beat the Brewers. The Brewers had some trouble with the Cardinals this weekend, 3-2. The Cubs over the Tampa Bay Rays 4-3. The Dodgers demolishing the Giants 10-2. The Athletics beat the Cincinnati Reds 7-4. And the Mariners all over the Angels 11-2. The Padres, they kept pace with the Dodgers, won 9-6. And of course, the game that we just saw was basically over in the first inning, 6-4. I'm sorry, it was 6-0, of course. But of course, if it's not for the home run, how did the Yankees score? How do they score? Well, with that in mind, we're going to bring up our play-by-play man. Evan, to start us off with our post-game show. Evan, how
What's
you
up?
doing? Good evening.
Hey, I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Tough game tonight. Tough
It
game.
was a tough game, but I'm going to first start off, and I'm going to end with one thing. These umpires, if
Oh,
they don't do something about it next year, I think we should not even watch baseball. That's how disgusting it is. These calls are so horrible that aren't they embarrassed? Or why don't they just admit that they bet on the damn game?
they should
Because
be
it's
very.
ridiculous. It is ridiculous. They're not even close. They're not even close. How could Major League Baseball, a union like that, put out such garbage? They're nothing against shoemakers, but they're shoemakers.
Yeah.
They don't know what the hell they're doing. Oh, do I think it's a strike? I'll just call it a strike. If it's in the other yard, I'll call it a strike. I mean, you listen, you don't need, there are a lot of batters that don't need help to make them strike out. They strike out very well on their own. Okay?
Right.
I mean, this is ridiculous. They may, okay, Crochet's a strikeout artist. But come on, do you have to strike out 6 innings worth?
Yeah.
And you want to win the game. Strikeout, 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 strikeout. That's all it is. That's all it is. I mean, you take him out of his zone a little bit. At least the little hitters or something. Bunt the ball. Do something. They stand there like statues. Swing and a miss. Call strike. You know the umpire who's blind is going to call that strike on the side, on here, below, on the top, everywhere. Do something about it. You stand there like you're statues. I don't get it. They had this game had every inkling of a great comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Of a great comeback. And those pitches from that ex-Yankee banana head in the 8th inning pitcher were no strikes. Maybe 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me with these strikes calls.
That one on Stanton was very low. That was not in the strike zone. And again, these umpires are just very inconsistent with their strike calls. I mean, if the umpire was calling that all game, okay, fine, you got to protect that part of the plate. But at that time, it's a very crucial call, and if it doesn't hit the box, then it shouldn't be called a strike.
Right. And guys, it's very unlikely we're going to get first place. It really is. I'm sorry to bust the bubble. It's not going to happen. Every loss like that, it's just not going to happen. I believe the first wild card we're going to get, but we're not getting first place. It's not happening.
Yeah.
There's just too many. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. It's just not. So start thinking about the first. Start thinking about the first play. What do you call wild card spot?
Yeah.
And then if they get good, fine. But I'm telling you guys, maybe we'll do well in Minnesota. That Orioles series is going to be up. I'm telling you, it's going to be trouble for us. No question in my mind.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to be easy. It's not. I know the Jays have the Rays. I understand that, Bill. I understand that. But the Jays somehow this year, I think they have that little extra that's going to fly them. I don't say they're going to win the World Series, but I think they have that little extra. They have enough. They have enough to actually get by. I want to go over something with the batters. which is, it's kind of telling and kind of scary, to be honest with you. It really is. Let me get to it. All right. So, first of all, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to see Slater anymore. I'm done. I've had enough.
No more.
I've had enough. I mean, it's almost crying to get back Oswaldo Cabrera back, and not Cabrera. What do you call the guy they traded? Well, Peraza. It's almost like Peraza. I mean, this guy is terrible. This guy's worse than Austin Kearns. Don't want to see him anymore. He has no swing. He got a hit. Whoopie do. But he's got absolutely nothing. Don't play this guy anymore. So he had 3 Ks. Judge had 2 Ks, but he had the home run and all of that. That's fine. So the Golden Boy came through. Bellinger, I thought he was going to do better in this series. I didn't like his last at bat. He was way too anxious, and he got himself out. It was good morning, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good night. No good. That at bat was telling. Did not like that at bat at all. Stanton looked a little bit better, but again, 3 more strikeouts. He looks like he doesn't have a clue half the time. He guesses up there, and when he starts doing that, he can drive you crazy. McMahon was put in for defense. He didn't get up. Rosario, of course, he had the home run. He had a strikeout, but he did all right. I mean, they were okay. Grissom came up as a pinch hitter, and he struck out. Goldschmidt was okay today. He got some good wood on the ball, 3 at-bats, a hit. Chisholm, he was okay, even though he didn't get any hits. He got robbed a couple of times, but he did strike out once. Jose, he had that big, long home run, 4 at-bats, but he also had 3 strikeouts. And Ben Rice, he had a couple of nice shots. He had 1 hit, but he was good. So overall, we had 34 at-bats. 4 runs, 7 hits, 4 RBIs, 3 home runs, and the telling part, 16 strikeouts. 16 strikeouts. 34 at-bats, 16 strikeouts. Think about that. Weaver, 5 innings, 10 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned, 2 Ks, and a walk. DeValve actually looked pretty decent tonight. He looked a little energized. He looked like he wanted to be there. He had an inning with 2 strikeouts. Leiter Jr. was okay. He gives you a heartburn, but he's okay for 1 inning with a hit. And Blackburn did again exactly what we've got with what he's been doing. He gave up a hit, but a strikeout, and that was it in a nutshell. And before we go on any further, I want to bring up our other co-host, the master of cooking, the master of working all day, the master of planning, and that is Chef Nick. How are you doing?
Do you know what's worse than a woman breaking your heart is the Yankees?
Yeah, Yankee strikeouts.
Oh, my gracious. You know what? Let me, before I open up, hello, Evangelo. Hello, Joseph. I'm going to call you by your full names because it's the right thing to do. Hello, chat. Good to see you. Look, let me tell you something. Yeah. I'm single. I got no kids, never married, just a bachelor, I guess. But you know what? I'm taken by the Yankees. And that's my relationship right now. And they broke my heart tonight. I had so much hope they would just turn it around tonight. Oh, Jesus. Like when Med Rosario hit that 2-run home run, I was like, wait a minute. We're back in this. We can do this. I can say, is it an ugly loss? Warren gave up all 6 runs. Duvall, he did great. Leiter Jr. did a decent job. Like, what's going on?
What's this world coming to?
I know. And it's like, what happened? What happened, Warren? What happened? He gave up all 6 runs. it's like, I don't know, just too much to process here. You know what I mean? So, yeah. No, it's been a long day, guys. It's been a really long day. But anyway, let's get back into business. Yeah. So I think we I don't want to say we could have had it. It could have been prevented, that type of deal. But yeah. Before we'll move on, I just want to just push that out there before we talk about anything else. So.
Yeah, no, I want to address what Ken is saying here. Ken, that's not that. I mean, I understand 80% of that, but 20% you're not saying it correctly, because you say an out is an out. Okay, but if you get the strikeout with a man on third and one out, and you give me a fly ball, I'll take that out, but I'll take the run. So you can't say every out is an out, Ken. You have to if it's one out and you strike out, that's bad. But if it's one out and it's a fly ball and you could score, that's the productive out. So I'm sick and tired of hearing the excuses, strike out, this. No. If you have a man on third and you strike out, then that's bad. But you have a man on third and you fly out and it's an out, quote, an out, you score a run. So what you're saying is 80% true. The other 20 could actually lose you or win you a game. I mean, again, we're just debating it, but I'm just saying that is true for most of it, not all of it.
And it was hard to judge because tonight we didn't have anyone in scoring position. All our runs were on home runs.
Right. But no, but I understand what Ken
is
saying.
I understand. Yeah, I get it.
I don't know. It's just I really thought that my early prediction was they would lose this game, which they did. But
I think we lost, Joe.
We did lose. I'm saying my earlier prediction we lost, but I was going to get into. I thought we could have won this game, and reason being is because Warren gave up all the 6 runs, and the bullpen did great, and that's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. It's just a total 360. It's like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
And of course, the offense, whatever, they did what they did, but I had belief that they could have done better. Crochet, whatever, got 11 Ks, right? I mean, he did his thing, but he gave up those runs. So, all right, Joe, you're fired. Doing this again?
He's out of your kitchen. No more lobster rolls for Ben and no pasta for Joe.
More pasta pictures for Joe. Oh my god. But Evan, in regards to did you find it like very weird, like how all of it, the departments of the Yankee organizations over there in Yankee land, the bullpen, starting rotation, offense. It's like bullpen did good. Warren took the brunt of everything. Offense, obviously, they were iffy, and they're their usual selves. But what do you think about today's game in regards to that?
Yeah, it's obviously tough, right? Warren gives you, only 1 inning, and he gives up those 6 runs. It's hard to come back, So at that point, you're just like, all right, we won the series at least. Maybe the offense can get something going, but of course, off of Crochet, it's always difficult. I knew we weren't going to get a lot of chances, especially in the later innings. If maybe there was a chance that Crochet could have struggled in the first couple of innings, and we could capitalize on that. But he was on his game, and it seemed like the Yankees maybe have found something a little bit in the later innings because they were picking up on some stuff. And we had a couple of hits, but again, nobody in scoring position, and it's hard to win when you're facing a pitcher like Crochet and you can't get guys on base because you're not putting as many stress pitches on the pitcher, right? So, and of course we hit a couple of home runs, but that can't be the only way we score off of a guy like Crochet.
Yeah.
And, the bullpen coming in, it's funny because if we were winning, I doubt the bullpen would give us that type of performance.
That's crazy.
Duvall did really well tonight, which is good to see. Hopefully it's a building block for him. Hopefully confidence booster. Same with Leiter, right? And then we saw Blackburn tonight too. So maybe you can give us a little bit more trust in him too. So there were some positives. But at the end of the day, it's obviously a tough loss tonight.
So, like with the umpires too, obviously they've been a hot topic, and I think they're completely terrible in every way. Do you think they? I know what the answer is, but like in your opinion, what do you think? Do you think they played a big part of, or a mediocre part of today's loss?
Maybe like 20%.
Okay.
Especially at the end of the game when they put in some of their relievers.
Yeah.
We could have had a chance to, work a couple of walks, or, we also killed ourselves too. We were up like 3-1 in the count a couple of times, and we had some guys get out, but maybe because they were cautious of the strike zone. Like the umpire, they play a big part, like especially in the mental part of it too. It's not just the fact that like, okay, they miss 1 or 2 calls, but the batter is afraid of like, okay, the ump is gonna call a little bit, lower or a little bit outside part of the plate to strike. It's like, okay, now I have to protect this part of the zone, and I kind of have to cover the plate. And so I kind of have to put the ball in play if it's anywhere near that sort of area, right? So it's obviously tough with the umpires, but no, I think we just beat ourselves tonight. I mean, 16 strikeouts, a lot of them were swinging. It's not going to get it done.
I guess I just want to make an excuse with the umpires, so I'm not worry about tonight. But I guess that didn't work. No, I get you. No, of course. Like I was very again, like once we were down 6-0. It was like you said, Richard, there was no pressure on the Red Sox. They were feeling comfortable. And then, 6-4. And again, like I said, like I had this feeling like they could pull this comeback. It's possible. They've done it before. And they did it. So, I mean, it's a heartbreaking loss. It is. I mean, again, like, could you say they could have won it? Sure, in many ways.
Right.
In many ways, they could have won it, of course.
Could have, should have, would have, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's like so many scenarios in your head that you can put together, be like, oh, they could have done this, they could have done that. But at the end of the day, it's a loss. A loss is a loss.
It's all right, but we still won the series, right? We're 7-5. We went through this four game stretch. 7-5, I think, is a good record. Yeah. And so we just have to continue forward. Beat the teams that we're supposed to beat. But yeah, we'll analyze game by game here. Only 13 games left, so let's see what happens.
Yes. Hey, what do you think, Joe? You were MIA for a second. You're okay?
Yeah, they Spectrum Internet, they were supposed to come back tonight and put these new wires in, and they said, oh, you should be good. We're going to come first thing in the morning, and it happened to me again. So I just got in touch with them, and they told me they know what the problem is, but they have to come here. So I said, well, you should have come tonight. You should have come tonight. At first I had said, okay, because they put a boost in, but then I called them. I says, you know what? Why don't you just come tonight and get it over with? No, you should be good. We boosted the power, whatever. Richard makes a comment that I don't understand computers. Richard, it is not my fault. Okay.
Yeah.
And I, really, I mean, I've had a very rough day with this, and you think I like this? I mean, I am not, I may not be a giant in the computer field, but I do know a little bit of it. And I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
Yeah, this happened earlier today. It's not Joe's fault.
Hey, Joe, is Spectrum going to be a future sponsor? If not, then we can break their legs.
Oh, believe me, right now, the way I feel about them,
So no future sponsors. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just I'm up to my head with it.
Yeah.
But they told me. I told them tomorrow if the stream isn't fixed, you're gone. And I'm getting ready for Verizon or whatever I can do. But I'm not going to stand for this anymore. It's ridiculous. I told them. I mean, this is ridiculous. You go back and forth. On and off every day. I mean, enough's enough. So, believe me, nobody's more upset than me with this.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, bottom line is it's not my fault.
No,
so,
no, it's not your fault. I know.
Anyway, So again, like we were talking as far as and then of course, that Chapman comes in and he gets lucky again.
Oh, do you remember Garrett Whitlock used to be with us? Yeah, he did good against us too tonight. So
yeah, he's another one. I
don't know if you guys.
They didn't protect him.
Yeah, I know.
They left him off, and of course the Red Sox the Red Sox take advantage and they take whoever they can get, and they end up doing well with it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Enough's yeah.
Yeah.
And this again is for all the bonehead moves that the Yankees have done the last 2 years.
So I know you're upset, but I also want to point out Carlos Noveas, ex Yankee, also hit a home run. So do you feel more upset?
You gotta dig it in. You gotta put the knife in, pull it in, and then pull it out.
Sorry,
in a nice way.
Just
it was already 5-0.
Get up and give me 10.
Oh, geez, I'm not doing that.
Yeah?
I was in the Boy Scouts. I did that all the time. Well,
I thought you were in the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, that too. Well, now, yeah, it's co-ed. So, yeah, I guess both.
No, but what was I going to say? I'm just kidding. No, I mean, no, we had the Toronto game today was ridiculous. Yeah. Every time the Orioles take the lead, boom, they give it right. They it was like, forget it. Did you guys? Well, I know Evan did. Did you get to see that ridiculous Cowboy Giant game? Oh, I mean, I can't even say that I'm happy the team won. It's an embarrassment to me because all I hear is, the referees are all with the Cowboys. There was no way the Giants were going to win this game. I don't think that's the case, but the bottom line is both teams stink. Period. And that includes the Cowboys. Nobody deserved to win. Nobody deserved to lose. That's how bad they were today. When you make all of those, I mean, what was it? 300 yards of penalties? Get out of here, will you please? And then, I know it's in the heat of the moment and everything, but the Cowboys acted like they won the championship. Give me a break. Give me a break. The guy, Prescott is on the ground like he did something fantastic. You got lucky. And you're lucky you have luck on your side. You want to do something fantastic? Go win 8 in a row. And then you could celebrate. Are you kidding me? It's an embarrassment. As a true Cowboy fan, I wouldn't accept that win. It's there, it's a W, okay, fine. But if you're happy with that win, then we got problems.
I just want to point out too, just for confusion too, of course, there's 2 Richards in this channel. There's uppercase Richard and lowercase Richard and they have different colors. So just in case if you get confused about like whose comment you're reading, just I mean that's the only way I can say is lowercase Richard and uppercase Richard. So No, because they were just concerned with that.
Listen, I wasn't getting. I'm just saying. I mean, if somebody's telling me I don't, teach me computers. I mean, I understand what's going on. It's beyond my control.
I think.
You think I want that? You think I want buffering? I don't want any of that. I'm already upset what happened in the afternoon that they knocked me off. But thank God that Evan was here and Evan wasn't knocked off. That was the best thing because he kept everybody engaged and we were moving on.
No, of course.
And another thing, when things like this happen and people say, "Oh, don't say anything, keep going." You know what? That's like lying to my audience. I will not do that. I am off for a reason. You got to know why. I mean, once in a while, okay, if the thing goes off for a minute. But if I'm off for 20 minutes, I'm not going to just come back and business as usual. You have a right to know, and I have a right to tell you. I have an obligation to tell you.
Of course.
I hate when people, oh, don't worry, don't. No, it doesn't look anything. It's honesty. What people need to have, what people should have always, it's honesty. So, I mean, I saw, look, like I said, we worked very, very, very hard for the stream. And I don't want anybody to feel sorry, but what I do like is the fact that when something happens like that, if I'm going to come back and I'm going to say that it's, everything is good, then I'm going to do that. And nobody's going to stop me from doing that. Period. Anyway, Yankees. What are we going to do with this team?
Yeah, I know.
But, everybody's going to say, well, Crochet is a great pitcher. Yeah, okay. Okay. What has he done? He has 250 strikeouts? Okay.
Well,
Whoopie do.
Nothing you can do.
Yeah, but he's beatable.
Yeah.
He is beatable. You can't, really, he's not, give a couple more years, we'll check it out. But the Yankees could have won this game.
Wait, something weird's going on here. I think I'm putting two and two together. No. Maybe it's just something with the comments. Okay, never mind. Okay.
It's just the thing is, like, I don't want the Yankees to feel like they're defeated, like, even before the game starts. Like, I think you guys know what I mean. It's like, I don't know, something just about tonight just told me, like, all right, they were satisfied with the first couple of games, and they weren't willing to, like, go the extra mile for this one, just because a guy who had a lot of strikeouts on the mound was facing a team that strikes out a lot. But the thing is, like, they can control that, right? It's like, it's something that they can control. It's not something that's totally out of their control. But it was just frustrating to see that. And plus the Warren start just did not give us a lot of confidence at all. And it went downhill pretty quickly. But I think we can bounce back and we'll be fine. It was just, tonight was a frustrating game from that standpoint.
So the Mets got off the schneid. Let's talk a little bit about that. So they finally came back and won a game. And actually, it helped the Yankees a little bit because the Texas Rangers lost. So, I am hoping, that was, I mean, obviously that was a big help today, guys. But in a way, I was happy for Carlos Mendoza because he's been getting a lot of the heat, a lot of everything. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Are you guys happy? They're off the stride. Do you think it was just a one-game wonder? Do you think the Mets will turn the corner? What do you feel? Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Michael, what's up?
Hey, Michael.
Michael, I'm sorry about before. No, Michael said it looked like it was all over the place. No, I wasn't all over the place. I was just trying to profess my love for the Yankees, like I did with my ex, girlfriends or whatever. Nothing wrong with that. What's the matter? Are you okay? It's just natural feelings. What the hell, man?
What a feeling. If the Yankees were serious about winning, trying to win this game, they would have switched Warren and Rodon in the rotation, and they had their chance to do that. Yeah, but Michael, I'd rather be if you do that, then you lose the game, and then they have confidence for Sunday. I'd rather have 1-2 in a row and take my chances with Warren if you're going to pitch Warren, I take my chances with Warren on Sunday. I don't think they did a wrong thing there. They wanted the series win before Sunday, and they got it. So I can't fault them for that. I mean, I understand where you're coming. Maybe at Yankee Stadium, I would think about it, but not there. You want to try to win the two games back to back. You don't want to fool around in that ballpark. So I mean, it makes sense. But I over there at this point that we kept losing to the Red Sox, no, I rather have one back to back and take my chances. Okay, we lost. you know, whatever. So we'll see. It was good. Let's see what Ken has to say. What's the matter, you? Hey, got no respect. What do you think you do? Oh, you looking so sad. It's a not so bad. It's a nicer place. Shut up, you face. Ken, you always know how to cheer me up. Did you
by the
take
way,
the record out of Joe Dolce and you typed all the notes, or do you know the notes? Let's hear it.
On a serious note, I just want to say you guys, Ken and Evan, you guys did a great job today with the stream.
Thanks.
That was awesome. Very good. And Ken, too, if you're listening, I know you are. I know you're watching, too, if you are. No, you always do a good job with the play-by-play with the Yankees, and I enjoy it. So, but just specifically today, Evan and Ken, good job. Excellent.
Thank you, Nick.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Let's see. T-Road. He's always someplace cool. I'm outside right now, Lake Erie, watching the Northern Lights. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. T-Road, can you send me a couple of pictures? That always cheers me up. That would be nice, like you always do. That's cool. That is cool. Let's see who we got here. Richard. I realize the pitch clock is for both teams, but without a pitch clock, a catcher can take a young rookie pitcher and slow him down, not with the pitch clock. Yeah. Well, you know what though? They can always make believe that their earpiece doesn't work. So all of a sudden, and then when the umpire comes out, oh, whoa, it's working now. That's good. People do that. So, players, man, they're sneak. I wanted to get into one thing with you guys right now. How happy are you with Jose at shortstop? And do you want it to continue? Or if they tell you that Volpe is 100% healthy and ready to come back, what are your feelings?
Who first?
Go ahead, Nick. Go first.
Either or, it's fine. No, I love Cabby there. Keep him there. Why not? Keep him there. I love him. I think Cabby's doing a great job. I think he's gelling on defense with McMahon, with Jazz, and why change it? Keep him there. If Volpe is hurt, like the choice, now it's very important to them now because he was obviously injured since May. But if that's hurt, if he's hurt, then keep him out. Let him recover. We want Cabby. That's it. It's Cabby's. Even though he got the home run today, but he's a spark plug on defense, and why not keep him? And if if you want to, let's just say if Cabby, if you play him, I know the issue with you can't play Cabby, every day. He's not a starting shortstop, but if he gets tired, okay, put someone else in there. Why not? You got a good bench right now, so we'll see.
Yeah. Excellent. No, you're right. Evan, how about you?
Yeah, they did say that Volpe was available off the bench tonight. I think that's what they said before the game. But honestly, I'm happy we didn't use him. I'm happy that Boone let him stay on the bench. I think Caballero is making some really nice defensive plays. Not that Volpe hasn't, but I think Caballero, he gives you that good presence at shortstop. He can make the long range throws. He's not a liability out there. And then offensively, tonight he struggled definitely, but I think he gives you a good spark plug in the lineup. He's a good surrounding piece to all the other guys in the lineup, right? We need these guys like Rosario, who had a good game, Caballero. And even though he's not a starting shortstop, I think if he was, he would put at least equal numbers, maybe if not better than what Volpe has done this year, considering that Volpe was definitely injured since May 3rd, which is unbelievable how the Yankees let that slip by. But I think Caballero would be a good starting shortstop, but I do like the role he's in right now. Shouldn't be playing every day, but should be more than he was when Volpe was in the lineup. That was some
blast, though. My God,
yeah.
That thing went over. That went down to Lansdowne Street. I mean, that was some shot. I mean, when that was hit, I went, whoa, and I thought the momentum was really shifting. And then the umpires they sure know how to kill a game, boy. I'll tell you. Listen, I don't like to go to spoiled grapes, but I mean, really, enough is enough with the umpires. I mean, something really has got to be. When we have the dancing umpire, maybe we can get him to go into Major League Baseball because I don't understand it. I really don't. But listen, again, I don't want to cry about the umpires and everything, but they sure can make or break a game, or make or break a perfect game, or anything like that, like they did years ago. That was sad. It really is. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. They've got to tighten up the game. They really do. They have to. You're talking about these issues of strikes and lockouts. They got to make a decision. They need new umpires. They need new everything. Be honest with you, really. Let's see. I figured as much, Chef. I got chicken thighs marinated in lemon juice and balsamic vinegar for smoker and chili peppers for tomorrow.
Yeah, me and Bill are talking about food in the chat, so I'm gonna go over to the West Coast to visit him tomorrow. So I hope he's ready to serve me and host me. Be ready, Bill.
That's pretty cool. Oh, he's in the West Coast.
Man. Well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just saying maybe.
Oh, got you. I got you. Let's see. Who we got here? All right. Who wins if that happens? What happens? Yankees Red Sox September 30th game, 1 wild card in Yankee Stadium. Crochet versus Fried. Wow.
Good to see you, Yankees fan forever. Good to see you again.
Wow.
Hope everything's okay.
Who do you think would win that game, guys?
I don't want to face Crochet again.
Yeah, never again.
I'm tired of this. I'm already really mad that he's in our division now. We faced him 4 times this year. I mean, that is just I don't want to face this guy anymore. I don't care. I'll take Scooble. I'll take facing Scooble over facing Crochet. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm sick of Crochet.
Richard, Joe, so you said you're having problem with Spectrum showing up at the house. Offer them your famous meatballs. They'll make it before your alarm clock. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Richard. Unfortunately, they don't get on the clock till 8:00 Eastern. And I got to do the stream at 8:30, so I told them that's a no-no. But I really didn't want to cancel the stream or make it later tomorrow. So because we have a really cool show at 4:00. So I want to have the little space to get ready for that interview and all that. So there's a lot going on. So they're gonna come at they told me 10:00 sharp. They should have the problem resolved by 11:00. So they know more or less what it is from the office to over here. It's one wire that they think is defective with a couple of storms that happened in the New York area in the past couple of weeks. And they never really got around to changing the wire that they wanted to change. But now I forced them to. I said, either you get here or I'm out. I am totally out.
Absolutely. Joe, can you do me a favor? Can you just read your text really quick? Very important. So about Spectrum, let me talk about Spectrum. Sometimes they because I have Spectrum too. You can get like a bundle of internet and mobile, great price. Just like inclusive, but again, like they crap out just over time. So you have to be careful of that too, because they always have power outages, especially in my neighborhood too, every time. So yeah, I mean, if you want Verizon, you want T-Mobile. I mean, whoever owns each other, everyone's a corporation now, like we talked about like a couple of weeks ago. But just be careful of that. Just choose wisely with that.
No, and that's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm watching it. I mean, at one time, I mean, it was great. I had no problems. And then all of a sudden, and I even told them, I said, you're telling me one thing, then they're doing another. They changed this. I didn't want they changed boxes that were perfectly fine. And then all of a sudden, oh, well, your computer's not compatible with what we have because we have the newest thing. Your computer's 4 years old. And I said, oh, so you're spending my money now. But we go back and forth. I mean, forget it. It's just, cable companies they're going to play like anybody else. The electric companies, the gas companies, they're all the same. You got to get lucky. You got to stay out of their way. And unfortunately, we need them. It's either that or you stay in the dark. So, and that's it. Ken is saying he's not happy with Spectrum's assessments and all. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Ken, like I said, if I don't like what I see, if they whatever, then I'm out. I already have some some feelers for Verizon and a few other things. So we'll see what happens. But this is unacceptable to my streams. I'm on a lot, and I cannot go through what I went through in the afternoon. It's not every day that somebody's going to be on my stream and take over the realms and go on and on with the chat. And I'm very, very grateful to Evan for what he did this afternoon. And kudos again to Evan, where he had a lot going on. He's doing the play-by-play. He's doing this. He's doing that. And he needed to watch everything other than that. But he was Johnny on the spot, man. He's a lot older than his age. I'll tell you that.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, very mature for your age, man. Yeah, very.
Thanks. Thank you.
Very handsome too.
Thanks.
I believe, Ken, to answer your question, they are offering me the fiber optic, but some people have told me stay away from that. It's very, very difficult. It's a new system, and you really have to have patience and learn it. And they say that it's much better for like the youth, like somebody like Evan and Nick, but somebody a little older and not the greatest savvy of it all. They say that fiber optics is just too complicated.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you an example. I don't use that. Like I don't use fiber optic. Like so my Wi-Fi that I have been using, it's terrible. So now I'm using these long updated Ethernet cables that which is like from the 2000s, but now they're working great. So I have a more clear connection right now with Spectrum on the Ethernet cables than I did with the Wi-Fi. So again, like I mentioned to you, like I'm a gamer. I play like the PS5 games, and I go online. So now it's even like streaming too. Like and even now too. Sometimes like I'll stutter from time to time, but these work great. These work great, and like even Spectrum will provide those Ethernet cables, but you have to. It's sort of more like an inconvenience because you have to attach it. Depending where the connection is, if it's like a whole house or a 2-story house, then you have to connect it to the roof and then go around and then connect it to like the modem, the router, depending where it is. But it does work wonders, though. It definitely does work wonders.
So you give a thumbs up to fiber optics?
Well, no, it's different from fiber optic. I think I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
What do you? Where are you? You had your company right there is Spectrum, because I know where you are is Spectrum. Yes. Where Bensonhurst is, it was Cablevision, was Optimum.
Okay.
At that time. Over here, it's all Spectrum. Spectrum or Verizon or the Dish. And I don't want to get the Dish because we have a little rain and everything goes out.
Okay.
That's what I don't like about the Dish.
So again, like with the fiber optic and those Ethernet cables, like chat, correct me if I'm wrong. They're totally different. I'm assuming. I think they're different. But like I said, with the Ethernet cables, they're like 2005 around there, where that was the like the main connection before Wi-Fi or an alternative. But now it's making a comeback because a lot of the Wi-Fi right now, especially with other companies as well, they're like losing connection left and right. Spectrum, let's just say that I have and you have. So if you connect an Ethernet, and they have like 200 foot, I think they have like 250 to 300 foot cables that connect from, let's just say, your laptop to the router to the modem, and it depends where it is. The only thing with that is it's the inconvenience, because then it's like, all right, it might be like an hour or 2 hours to connect everything. But the reward is you get a great connection. You get a much clearer connection than Wi-Fi. So, I mean, it's that I know a lot of people are doing that right now. So,
yeah, they put this extra big wire, and they say it's going through the internet. It's not going through the Wi-Fi.
yes.
But they say what the technicians told me today was that it's definitely when they said that they send a signal that said that it has to respond right away, and it took 15 minutes and they still didn't respond. That's why he said, I'm going to boost you for tonight, but tomorrow they're going to come down and do what they need to do. So that's where we stand with that. And they said, if tomorrow morning we don't have to rush, it's not in the dark. It made sense. I don't want them working out there, and they got to put the flashlights on. They got to do this, wake up the neighborhood. I don't want to do that. So I was really hoping I could get through this stream and tomorrow's stream, and in the morning, and then know that, let's say, for the interview at 4:00, everything is A-okay, which it should be. They told me we're going to fix that problem. Don't worry about it.
I also want to mention too that not only just I don't know what like animal life you have in your backyard, Joe, but like there was a big issue with my main power line about a month and a half, couple months ago. Squirrels, raccoons, even skunks they were chewing on the line. So that ruined. Yeah, they were chewing on the line over time, and this was over time for like about a year, like just gnawing on the line. So one of the guys that checked it out, he was saying, "Oh yeah, there's a lot of like teeth marks on there," and it went down to the wire. It's like these animal life. Like, how do they even like? I guess they need to survive. They're hungry, but it's like even the wires too. They're split. So he was like, he got a picture. He sent it to me, and he was like, "Yeah, you need a main line cable too to connect to your power source." Because that's another issue too, especially with Brooklyn and Staten Island. So we have a lot of raccoons, we have a lot of skunks more than ever now that are very aggressive. Besides stray cats and possums, but these they do damage, man. They do damage to everything. Yeah.
Well, that's why they got it. Every 3 to 5 years they have to take. You get a phone call and say we have to come. There's nothing wrong, but we have to come and check your wires and all of that. So that's what they must mean by that. And that's very good that, bringing that to the attention, because, that is good that they have to keep on top of it, because a lot of people say, well, why are you coming? I have no issues. Well, you don't have an issue till you will have an issue. So let us come and check it out just in case. So, that makes sense. The thing is that always have an extra spare of something, because if you rely on your the triple play and you don't have another phone to back that up, oh my God, it's like you're the only person in the world living, and you're all by yourself. You can't make a phone call. You can't do anything. You always have to have a spare everything, spare phone, all of that. You have to be ready for stuff like that. You really do. But again, when it's out of my hands, it's out. You could try everything, but if it's telling me no connection, I can't go through the computer and connect it. So I'm in there. Unfortunately, we're in their mercy. So, but it right now. It's holding up. Thank God. I'm one more stream I have to do, and then I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, they'll make the adjustments because I have all new material. And get a new webcam is coming in a couple of days. This everything is changing. So it's like on my end, I've done everything I could to put together the best stream that I could. Now, when it's in the airwaves, that's up to them. So, just like with the Yankees, put the bat on the ball, you put the bat on the ball, you put the bat on the ball, and try to hit the ball. I mean, really, it was like, my God. And it was funny because I was about to, I was giving up when it was 6-0. And then something told me, said, I don't know, this game's not over. Some reason it is not over. And little by little, that one more hit or that one, oof.
I know.
What are you going to do? We took 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
We won the series. That's what counts. Now we go on to Minnesota, guys. What do we think about that?
I like it. I do like it.
Yeah, you got to like it. Forget about how they're playing. We had their number before that. So, but, those little teams, they scare me. They just scare me. Do we have a pitching matchup for tomorrow? Anybody
That's
know?
what I was going to look up. Yeah, I was looking up that right now.
Should be Rodon, right? Rodon against Woods Richardson.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay. He's 6-4 with a 4.58 ERA. Appeared in only 20 games, so yeah, he's been okay so far. Not bad. Rodon should be good tomorrow. No problem against the Twins. Hopefully.
There you go. Yeah, pulled it up.
Oh, okay.
Simeon Woods Richardson. Okay.
Bill O saying we'll take all 3 games. Well, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Hey, Jays fan here. What are the chances the Jays and Yankees? Yeah, it's a good possibility, man. How you doing, Mr. ACM? 111111111. What's going on, big guy? Thank you for coming to the stream. Appreciate it. Let's see.
Thanks.
Yeah, Bill O. Thank you, Rendon. Tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. There's usually a lot of dingers there, a lot of home runs, a lot of craziness that goes on there. So I think I also think it's probably going to be an empty park. It's going to be scattered, and it's sometimes you want a full park, you get energized, but I have a feeling that because Minnesota's really had a bad year, I don't really see, unless they just coming to see the New York Yankees. I think it's going to be a very, very, very dull. People there, very, very little. They're loyal to a point, but their team has been out of it since May. So I don't know what to expect, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So we have.
How would you guys feel, to go over what Mr. 11111 is saying? Do you think that? How would you feel about a Jays Yankees to get into the World Series type of deal? What do you think?
I think we would win. I think we would win that series. I think it would be close. Obviously, the way that the Jays play, they don't strike out a lot. But I think the tendency that they have is they have some older pitchers, right? They don't have that number one guy. They do have Gosman, who's good. But in the playoffs, it hasn't been a large sample size, but he hasn't been great. I think they still have some young players that are good. It depends. Will Bo Bichette be back in time? I don't know if he's going to be back in time for the playoffs. Guerrero is good. But overall, I like our chances. I like our experience and, the overall history. I think we would have a good chance. It kind of reminds me of a Yankees-Guardians type of thing. But obviously, the Blue Jays being in our division, they know us more familiar with us. But it would be a tight one.
Okay. All right. Nick, you feel the same way?
Well, I just wanted to bring up really quick. It just pulled up. So just let's you want to just piggyback on the Twin series. So, like Evan said, Rodon is facing Simeon Woods Richardson. Then we have Cam Schlittler against Zebby Matthews, and then Luis Hill or Gill, whatever you want to pronounce it, against Taj Bradley. So these pitchers these pitchers on the Twins, they have an ERA over 4.50. So I mean, you want to say sweep? I mean, I'm good with that, but you just never know. I'm just saying, but yeah, no, our luck with the Twins, it's always been great. So I think we're gonna go. It's a 3-game set, and once we get to the Orioles series, but like I think we're going to sweep them. But in terms of the Jays, look, I think we can handle the Jays. I think we can take care of business with them if we're going to face them in the ALCS. I think if it's a different type of mood when the Yankees are in the playoffs, when they know like everything's on the line. You know, they're hungrier. I feel like they're hungrier. I feel like it's a different vibe with them. And who knows? Like, I mean, let's just say, for instance, if you're going to put like your best pitchers on with the Jays against the Yankees, maybe like the unexpected people on the Yankees are going to do well. Let's just say hypothetical, they put Volpe in. Let's just say he's feeling great. Okay. I'm just going by like, you know, how he did with, you know, the last playoff series, but like, I know he hypothetical again. But like, what if he does do great? Like, and it's like, oh, okay, Volpe is doing great in the playoffs. You know, this outshines his everything that he's done in the season. How about like, let's just say Austin Wells? You know what? What if he does great in the ALCS against the Jays too? Like, you just never know. It's just what I've seen too. Like even from past, even last year, but like even like past playoff series too. It's a lot of these people. They just step up. They step up because that's just how they are. So you can't just count them out. You know, I mean, fine, the season, like in the season too, it's very different from you know, just the wild card, from like the ALCS and even like the World Series. So we'll see. But I have a feeling that the Yankees will go to the World Series. And you know what? Not talking as a Yankee fan, I just think they get hungrier. They do good in those certain situations despite some flaws.
But you do realize you need the golden boy to play like the golden boy.
Yes. Your main contributors. Yeah. I'm not counting him out. I'm not counting Judge. Belly we need. You know, we need Rice to contribute even more. We need all these people. We need Grisham. You know, we need his mustache too. His good luck mustache. Like, we need all these people. Like, we need the starting rotation. We need everybody. All these key contributors right now that've been doing great. So, but I'm just talking about like the low level players that haven't been doing good or inconsistent this season. I just think they will step up. You know what? Who knew like Harrison Bader, who got traded for, you know, Jordan Montgomery, and he was in a boot. You know, and who knew what he would do? So everyone counted him out. So why not? Let's count these people in. You know, let's just have this hope for them. You know, but that's what I think. I think they will. The unusual suspects will step up. So
yeah, and we have Volpe and Chisholm in the middle of the field with Rice at first and Wells catching in the playoffs. The defense will be tough. Watch, they seriously can't have that combination one inning. Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, you know, the thing is, Rice is learning first base on the job training. To be honest with you, and you know, he's impressing me a little bit more as catcher. Like, even though the guy stole on the pitcher. He threw a beautiful throw at second base. Like, you know, if the pitcher was a little faster or whatever, he would have gotten him out. That was beauty. I mean, that was right on the bag. I'm getting very impressed with his throws now. And, you know, who's ever working with him, kudos finally, because not only his arm angle, but, he's doing a quick release. And that's going to work for him eventually. He's gonna master that, and I think he's gonna be a complete player, especially a catcher. Do you want him to catch a lot like that because of his, you age a lot faster being a catcher, an everyday catcher, than you do any other position. So, but I'm starting to like what I see from Rice. I really am. Very, very impressive.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I love that throw. I mean, it was picture perfect, and it was just a fraction of, if the leg would have went down or whatever, but it was accurate, and that's what you want to see. Because when you start throwing like that, eventually it's like anything else. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in a positive way for them. You're going to see like a swing and a miss, a hit and run, and he's gonna come out fast, and boom, he's gonna get his share of throwing people out. I'm telling you, you got to give him a little chance. I mean, we know what Wells is. Wells is okay. But he's a strikeout artist right now, and the Yankees don't need that because they have McMahon for that. They have Stanton for that. These have to be the players that step it up and are on base, and on base. That's what they need. But they can't keep passing it off because sooner or later there's nobody to pass it to. Nobody. So let's see again. I'm sure they'll have a game plan. They have to be up, especially losing today. They'll really be up to say, hey, we're not going to lose 2, 3, 4 in a row to this team. So I think it'll be good. And then we have a day off, and we go to Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we have a day off.
Monday? Was it Monday?
I thought we did. Oh, maybe we don't. You're right. It's a 4-game series with
We go straight from Minnesota to Baltimore. So Baltimore is a 4-game series. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we have our final off day on
Monday?
On next Monday. Yeah.
Oh, that's next Monday. Okay.
Right. Next Monday, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. How many games left exactly now, guys?
13, I believe.
13 games. 13.
Yeah,
13
today.
Wow,
yes.
That went fast. Last time I remember it was 30, and then and before you know it, it's 13. Before you know it, it'll be 3. Richard, let's see what this is. Joe, the Yankees passed the test. They won 2 out of 3 from Houston. They won 3 out of 4 from Detroit and 2 out of 3 from the Red Sox. Really, what more do we want? We got greedy a little bit. We thought we were going to win tonight because they brought out all the stuff, everything. It's just amazing. It's hey, they did well. They did a lot better than a lot of people would give them credit for the beginning of the series. That 12 games, they went 7-5. You're over 500, and that makes you all-star status, to be honest with you. So yeah, and that's it. We have no days off till next Monday. Yeah, Bill. Thank you. Just found that out. You superstars have to come out and shine in October. Yep. Absolutely. Oh yeah, the Golden Boy.
Yes.
I predicted 6-6. They were 7-5, so I guess they one up me. But that's fine. I'm good with that. But maybe I got a little greedy today too. I think us Yankee fans, maybe that greedy word is not the right word to use, but I think we were expecting them to win tonight from the past 2 games, how they played. And I loved how they played in the past 2 games, despite some flaws, of course. But even Crochet too. I did. My prediction was for them to lose tonight, Warren to lose tonight. But I thought it was going to be a loss to the bullpen, which it was a total 360, like I mentioned before.
Yeah.
So, but Warren carried the brunt of it. He carried the loss of it too. But I really think I think we're gonna have. See, I hate doing this where it's like, oh, we're going to sweep the Twins, but you just never know what's going to happen. I'm just going again. I've said this a million times since I've been on this channel track record. But the Orioles, like I think they'll do good against the Orioles. But I know, Joe, you always have an issue with that too, because the Orioles, like they have like they always give us a problem. So I think with the Orioles, I think we're going to do good with them. So this may be good in our part to progress towards to take over first place. And I'm still confident with that the Yankees will take over first place against the Jays. And of course, it's up to them.
Oh, even fourth games out, huh? You got a lot of confidence, my boy. You really do.
Yes,
That's
I
great.
do. I believe I
can fly.
Yeah, really. I believe you can fly too.
So Ken said this was
No
a 180.
about that.
360. There we go.
Oh, beautiful features.
Ken, is that better, Ken? You saw that? This is 180, 360.
It looks better. It looks better from that angle.
Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you as always.
Amazing,
oh my God.
Amazing hairstyle.
You guys are funny. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. But no, really. We just have to. I mean, I wish I had your passion, Nick, but I just think we're getting the first wild card. That's the way I feel. That's the way I feel.
I guess I'm always thinking positive.
And we appreciate all you're saying here. I'm going to call you Mr. A. How's that? Mr. A. And Mr. A, please, if you don't mind, can you subscribe with us? We have a lot of guests. I don't know if you like basketball. We have a lot of basketball. We have a lot of football. Super Bowl champions coming on the show this week in the afternoon. And if you can't catch that show, you can always watch the video of it. We're going to have ex-ball players, too, near the end of the week. We're going to have the Savannah Bananas home plate umpire, Mr. Dancing Man, on also. They filled 49,000 people at Yankee Stadium last night. 49,000 people. Wow. So we're pretty excited to have him here. And every day there's a superstar guest coming on our show. So please, Mr. A, I'm going to call you Mr. A111. How's that? And we would love it if you do subscribe and press the like button for us. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Just Mix says, love the bananas.
Yeah, they're great.
Love the bananas. I mean, the people, I saw an interview on local TV today. They just loved it. They had such a great time. It's great family entertainment. And they said, you got to go see it. We can't even explain to you the fun that it was, because it's like we thought we were watching a baseball game, but now we're watching, singing to whatever. And then you're going to go to the baseball game, and then somebody jumps over they said, we don't even want to ruin it. You got to go see it. And, I'm anxious now. I want to see a full thing. I'm sure somebody videotaped and is going to put it on the internet real soon. So it should be a lot of fun. So I just want to let everybody know this is probably, out of the 5.5 months or 6 months we've been on, this is going to be an action-packed week, thanks to Nitin from NR Media and his team. I've put together superstar outlet every day on this show. And by the way, we do have an added show on Wednesday. It's going to be 9:30 p.m. So I know the Yankees are going to be on, but when you're interviewing a guest, and that's when they could do it, so we'll dissect it and we'll go with it. So, but a lot to look forward to, guys. And if you subscribe, you also will see all the videos. We have Evan, can you explain the community that we started today? And we gotta let Nick also know about it too.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. So the community. So it's basically on YouTube. If you can see it, you just basically go to the channel. It will say community, and then it will show like the newest post. It will show the top posts of like what we basically post there. So like I can edit it. Anybody from the panel can edit it. Even I think subscribers can comment on it too. So basically, what we're planning to do is because like Nathan has some shows that he runs, Jabba in the Mouth, and his own channel as well. And then we have Ken's show, Yankees the Ugly Truth. So we want to kind of schedule out to make sure that we can fit what everybody wants to do on their own channel. We want to basically show what everybody is doing. So like if they're doing like a play-by-play, or if Jabba in the Mouth is holding a show, then we want to basically promote it to everybody else that's on our show as well, like for our subscribers, so that they can see it too, so we can gain more recognition, pretty much.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
So we're planning to pretty much spread the word about that, and create a schedule of when all the streams are going to be, as well as putting the links out for those streams as well, so that other people can see it. And you can also edit it if you want. You can put anything that you would like on there, like if you have your own, I don't know, let's say like cooking demo, and you want to show it off, then you can put it there too. Like anything is allowed.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Just a way to organize everything.
So this is when you click on the channel, when you go on Yankee Mania?
Yes, you can click on the channel, and then it will say you go to visit channel. It should be on the right, visit channel on your phone, and then it will say visit community. So there you can visit the community. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, very nice. It's great.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yep. Okay.
Any other questions? Just let me know and I can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll give you a little tour after before we ready to go to bed tonight, and we'll just show you, because it's very, very, it's great, because even if you just want to say something and you want to get it out, you can do it with it and do whatever you want. You got full reign. It's no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted. We do have a question here about the wild card. Yeah, we'll do something, I'm sure, with the wild card games, guys. It all depends what day it is, when it is, where the streams are at that point. But don't worry, you're going to be in the loop with pre-games, post-games, interviews. We're going to have past and present players, hopefully, on. As the year winds down, a lot of the people that we want to get on the show are able to come on again. Right now, they're very tied up with what they're doing, so it's a little bit harder. But I will tell you that a lot more guests will be coming flooded to this show. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really great ride. So that's why I just ask everybody if you could subscribe and press the like button. So important. It's all for free, guys. You don't have to do anything. And we really appreciate it here at NY Mania. Let's go to, let's see. All right, let's go to Bill O. No, it's a smart move. You have to have Stanton's bat in the lineup. Let's face facts. Years ago, Stanton should have stayed in right field and moved Judge to left. What do you think about that?
See, I just what's it called? Commented to Richard right now because he asked a similar question. So I mentioned. I mean, let me just. It's not gonna be about Stanton, but like sort of the same thing with Dominguez. Like, how do I feel with Dominguez being in front of the Green Monster when he's playing in the outfield? I don't trust it, because any other stadium, especially Yankee Stadium, the ball hits off the wall and it goes like 30 to 50 feet from him, and then the runners, a routine double goes to a triple or inside the park home run. But let's go back to Stanton. Again, he's playing like the way he runs. It's like less than power walking. You know what I mean? It's like no fault of his own. His legs don't run anymore. It doesn't work anymore. But his bat, yes, absolutely. It's just this is the takeaway. It's like you have his power, but you don't have his speed in the outfield, and it's like the same way. It's like how's he going to function with that too? If like, let's just say he slows up on the ball that gets away from him, and it's going to like sort of like the same scenario. So it's like, it's a big takeaway. It's like, yes, I want Stanton's power in the lineup, but then his defense lacks because, again, no fault of his own. So what do you do? Like, what do you do? Do you like play him half a game? I don't know.
Like you can, yeah. I like your points there. I think what you can do is you can always have Dominguez start the game. Like,
Yeah.
'cause, like if he gets on base, he'll give you more speed. But then if you need to, you can always, pinch hit, Stanton in a certain situation, and then you can replace Stanton with somebody else in that spot in the outfield. So, but I totally agree with what you're saying. I think it's kind of like a pick your poison almost. Like, do you have Stanton in the outfield? You're getting a little bit less range, but you don't want to risk losing the bat in the lineup. Or you can have like Dominguez be a switch hitter, get on base. But the thing is, like, you don't know if he's going to do well against lefties because he would have to bat righty. And I don't think the Yankees have prepared him enough or given him enough reps in a situation where a lefty has been on the mound. So there's a lot going on there, definitely.
And then I just want to, I know Billo said this comment. This is his second. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. He has a great arm.
Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah.
Great arm.
Yeah, he still has the arm.
Yeah.
The arm is
accurate. Yeah. Very accurate arm.
Very accurate. Yeah. He does a canyon. Yeah. Very accurate too. Yeah.
Well, all Yankee outfielders basically, have the cannon. I mean, obviously, Judge has had a little problem, but I mean, and with Spencer Jones, it only gets better and better because you want to talk about a cannon. He has a cannon. I mean, no question about that one. Really, it's tremendous. So let's see how it goes. Ken also reminds everybody, and I did mention it, but I don't mention it enough. When you do subscribe and you press the like button, don't forget the notifications, because like this, you stay abreast of everything that's going on, and you don't have to guess. Oh, is Mania on? Didn't they say they had a guest? Well, you'll get the notification. It'll come right up and say, hey, tomorrow, Jabba Chamberlain's going to be on, let's just say, and at least you'll know. So that is very, it really is. Thank you, Ken, for that. I always say like and subscribe, but the notifications is very, very important. Very important.
I get it all the time.
There you go, because you leave it on.
Yeah.
Jones is the future center fielder. Yeah, more than likely, unless the Paul Skeens trade comes along with Spencer Jones and George Lombard, that Jr., that might be a possibility in the offseason. I don't think the Yankees are going to really need a lot of starting pitching. That would be an extra flavor. That would just be extra, because I think the Yankees can win. If Cole comes back 85-90% of Garrett Cole, the Yankees are going to have a very, very good pitching staff next year. That's one worry I won't worry about at this point. What I do worry about is their decisions in the bullpen and what they're going to do in the outfield and what are they going to do at first base and what are they going to do at shortstop. It's a lot to handle. But let's get it done in the winter time, not July 31st. That's the whole deal. Yeah.
So no, I'm sorry, Joe. So Ken made a great point too. Like, Stanton is a straight defensive liability in the outfield. He misplayed the ball off the Green Monster, which resulted in the Durant triple. Absolutely, Ken. So then it's like, all right, so he's a defensive liability. We love his bat, but then he has a great arm to throw you out. So it's like there's a missing link here. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you do? Yeah. It's like he's great on offense. He has a great arm, which Billo pointed out, of course. But then it's like, yes, he's a liability. So it's like, where do you go from there? Like, how do you like meet in the middle? That sort of thing. So it is hard. It is hard for that.
No, that totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. So yeah, I know. Where do you go with that? So now the definites here are, I mean, unless of a modern day miracle, Stanton's going to be with us at least 2 more years.
Yeah.
No question about it.
Yeah.
Because nobody's, and it's a little easier because they're getting $10 million a year for 2 years for that contract. So if let's say he's making 25, in the Yankees' eyes, he's making 15. So that'll give the Yankees $10 million more to come up with another relief pitcher or come up with a center fielder or whatever they wanted, or left fielder, first baseman. I'm sure they can get a first baseman for a year for $15 million.
Backup catcher, please.
Backup catcher, right-handed hitter. I don't want no more lefties. Right-handed hitter, period. Yeah. It's got to be that. So, but yeah, hey, listen, that's the way it goes. But overall, I think it was a pretty successful weekend. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as the song says. So, and now we got to go to Minnesota, and we start the last couple of weeks of the season, guys. This is it, baby. The round robin is starting to come around with us. So let's see how that goes, and you'll see a lot of the stuff right here on NY Mania and Ken the Ugly Truth, especially with all his Yankee games. So. Round and round and round and round, we will get it. We also will dedicate a show to you, the fans, the chat, of course. You leave an email with your phone number. We call you, and we'll set up the show that you'll be coming on, talking with us a good 5-10 minutes, something like that. And you ask your questions. And we want to see you, not hide out, just in the stream. Let's see you. Come on up.
Let's do it.
And we'll have a dedicated stream to where what you would like to see the Yankees, what players or whatever in the playoffs, and what's your predictions for them. So it'll be a lot of fun, guys. So we're going to be doing that I would say maybe the next day off. Would be fair, would be good, because we have time to concentrate on it. So think about that. It's never too early to get in touch with us. So if you get in touch with us, you all know how to do it, I'm pretty sure by now. And it's joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. Let me know that you want it, that you're serious about coming up, asking questions. And who knows? We'll ask you questions, and maybe you'll answer a couple from the chat also. So it'll be a lot of fun, and we will put that show together probably the next day off, because this week coming up, it's just too much going on, guys. Too much going on. A lot of guests. I love it. I love this problem. Not a problem. It's fun. And we're going to be adding games that we're going to be calling. So give us a little time. Early this week, you will find that all out. But again, subscribe, press the notification button and the like button. Give Evan some love of this play-by-play. He did a great job today. Not only he handled that play-by-play, he was also giving us all the updates with the Cowboys and the Giants. Yeah. When the Toronto game and the Oriole game was over, he went straight to that. So kudos to Evan 2 times. Ken from The Ugly Truth does the same exact thing. We learn from the best. So
absolutely,
guys, we can't say enough. Guys, I think what we're going to do is we've got a big week coming up in many ways. Some final thoughts from you guys. As always, Evan, you start us off.
Yeah. Well, quick football update here. The Falcons defeated the Vikings 22-6. So if anyone was wondering about that game is now over. The Falcons defeated the Vikings 22-6. So now all the football is concluded for the day. All the baseball is concluded. There is still some WNBA action going on. The Liberty did win their game today against the Phoenix Mercury. So congratulations to them. They take game 1. We'll see how that goes moving forward. But it was a long weekend. It was a long weekend, a long, fun, good weekend with everybody here. Had a lot of fun, even though Today's afternoon was a little bit frustrating with the Giants game, but it's all right. We had a lot of fun doing it. It was fun having Joe Long with me here, the Cowboys fan. Putting things into his perspective, that was fun too. But overall, guys, I can't thank the chat enough for supporting me with Ken's stream, with the Yankee streams, the other play-by-plays, the community. You guys are awesome here. This is really, really cool to see how this channel has grown for the month and a half that I've been here, and I bet Chef Nick agrees with that too. So
absolutely. Oh my God, I love it.
It's been awesome. But we have 13 games left in the season, and then we will transform to other things. But it's always going to be about the Yankees, right? So the Yankees are number one here, and we will always have the faith that they will win. They will go far in the playoffs. Hopefully, they win the World Series this year. That would be great. T Road's comment: Cowboys got but the Giants were worse. The Giants deserve to lose. But anyway, thank you guys for a great weekend. It was a lot of fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
And another thing, before we get to Nick's final thought, I want you guys to think about, heaven forbid, God forbid, the Yankees do get ousted early or don't make the playoffs. What would you like for us to cover right away in the baseball world? And then give us ideas what basketball or football streams you would like us to tackle. Hey, no pun intended. But let's hope we don't have to worry about that till November. But if we do, give us some ideas because you, the chat, are the stars. So you have to let us know. If you want to see, I'll just throw some teams out there. If you want to see the Knicks, you want to see the Lakers, you want to see the Nets, you want to see Indiana, you got to let us know so that we want to bring you something that will bring you that you're happy with. Is it the game of the week? Do you want something you something that is on Peacock and I can't see it? Let us know about it, guys. If we can make you smile a little bit, we will. We will. Yeah, we're going to have some Knicks and Rangers hockey, no question about it, and surprises with some guests from them. So keep your hat on, Bill O. We're going to have a lot of fun here, I promise you. It's all about the game. It's all about the game. Chef Nick, take us out. Go ahead.
All right, ladies and germs, if you're sick, and then germs and ladies, if you're sick again. Okay, so thank you for joining us on the chat. Today, let's just do a really, really small recap on the game today. Yes, I am very proud of the Yankees overall. This whole 12-game stretch, I did say 6-6, but they're 7-5. They went 7-5, very impressive. Sure, I did predict that they would lose to Crochet, but you know what? I still had hope that they would still put up a fight in regards to that. But you know what? They lost. Let's move on. So let's move on to the Twins, to the Twinsies. I think we will. That's right. That's right. I think we will sweep them. We will sweep the We will sweep the Twins. We will sweep the Twins. And reason being is because of their track record of how they played against them. So the three starting pitchers that I mentioned for the Twins, they do have an ERA over 4.50. So I think the Yankees are going to capitalize on the Twins, and I think they are going to capitalize on the Orioles. Are they going to sweep? No. I think they will. I saw before, so I think they will. Yes, Nick is positive. Nick is thinking ahead. Nick is thinking in good luck, good spirits, and you know what? I'm glad Nick is, and I'm talking third person for myself. So you know what? That's crazy, right? So I think they will. I think they will get 3 out of 4, and I think the Yankees will overcome the Jays. And if the let's just say the Yankees face the Jays in the ALDS or ALCS. We are hungry. We are hungry in that situation and scenario, and we will defeat them. So we'll see. We'll see. But you know what? I love like being hopeful. It's really nice. It feels good. It feels like warm and fuzzy inside. So also too, another thing, I need to brush up and get back into football because I used to be a huge football fan.
Get back into it, baby. Let's do it.
Oh man, I got to get back to it, and hockey too. So it's like even like the you guys are mentioning the WNBA. I guess I should watch a few games. See how I feel.
I'm just like a casual Liberty fan. I don't follow them a ton. Obviously, I was happy they won the championship last year, but just a casual fan,
Yeah, I guess maybe I should just touch upon like I'm like again like I'm a huge Knicks fan. I'm a basketball fan, huge baseball fan, soccer fan, boxing fan. Everyone's talking about the like football. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. Yeah, Emmitt Smith, remember him? Like, yeah. So I have to get back into that. Again, it's whatever my own situation with that, but like, yeah, I definitely want to do that because it's I'm out of the loop. So again, thank you, chat, for everything. Thank you for again, like just just being kind and welcoming to me and very respectful. And well, some people, but like just yeah. All in all, like if you ever want to hear your comments, and I always say this again because there is more than ever a lot of comments flowing in. You could tag my name, you could tag Evan's name or Joe's name, and then I'm always on the lookout. So I'll definitely get your comments because I know the feeling where it's like other streams, other places too. Don't want to call people out, but there are times where you want to get your questions heard and your comments heard, and then they just ignore you, and then all they want is the super chat. So that's not us. But for me personally, I definitely want to, and I see it, and then I also make notes of it too. So definitely. But I appreciate everybody. I love everybody, and I can't wait to see you guys again. It's gonna be a little hard this week, but I'm gonna make time because it's gonna be very busy with my my chef life. 24-hour chef life, but
which is
but
great.
But I'll try my best to at least make it to the post game to show face and to make it happen. So let's go Yankees. Love everybody.
It's the best in the game on the internet. That's all I got to say. So we have a lot leading into the post game, and it would have been nice, the Yankees would have won the game, but they didn't. But we got to move on, and but.
Yes.
Also, and thank you for Nick, always for your great closing statements.
Yes.
Just want to remind everyone, don't forget tomorrow morning, coffee, bagels, donuts, omelets, you name it, pancakes, French toast, and Yankee Talk at 8:30 every day, every morning, 8:30 a.m. With NY Yankee Mania. And there's always something brewing. Of course, my Lavazza coffee, as always. And we will chat in the morning, guys. I want you, everybody, each and every one of you, because we care, love you guys to bits, no question about it. And God bless you all. God bless America. God bless your families and everybody that you're with. Always remember, you are very special, each and every one of you. Never, ever, ever, ever forget that. Have a great night, everyone. We will see you at 8:30 in the morning. The link is out. Take care. Let's go, Yankees. Good night.